Hi, I'm Shane Portman. And I'd like to tell you about a book I wrote. It's called Allister Cromley's Fairweather, Belle, Bedtime Stories for Grown-Ups to Tell. It's a collection of stories that encourages grown-ups to read aloud to each other. To bring back that sweet feeling of comfort we had as kids. The stories follow Allister on his journey through the early 20th century to find the simple answers to the big questions and the complex answers to the small. Now, Allister is a very malleable fellow. For instance,
Allister never knew when he was born.
Allister's grandfather was a cat.
Allister found himself crouched deep inside the narrow trenches carved throughout Western Europe.
Allister lived a more subtle life of anarchy. That is to say, if he had passed a sign that said, "Stop," he would have written underneath, "Or go."
each story in the book was given to a different illustrator who had the freedom to make Allister any way they envisioned him, which is really great because Allister can look like this, or this, or that. The first volume of stories has been self-published and is currently being distributed through Amazon.com. Pretty neat, huh? So anyone anywhere can be read to. And then you can hear the stories before bed, going for a jog, eating dinner, or while reading another story. Each story is scored by a different independent musician or band with a diverse range of sounds that cover everything from this to this. So stop by and feel free to invite any friends, family, or palookas you might know. If you prefer reading to listening, you can find hundreds of stories on the original Allister blog. You can find here. And if you'd rather stalk Allister, there's Twitter. And if you'd rather poke him, there's Facebook. And he might like that. Like Facebook, like that. When I was a child, I remember feeling very much like I do now. That the world is full of unanswered questions. Back then, when I was read bedtime stories and tucked in, I felt safe and even excited about all the questions that lay in the dark. And I truly think we can get there again. Thank you.
Wink!